Hello and welcome, Reds, to Anfield Road TV. Hope you all have a very good weekend. I do apologise I wasn't on the show on Friday. I was very much under the weather. But a massive thank you to Kev and obviously Ricky as well from the 1892 Reds TV. And welcome to all the new subscribers as well. If you haven't already subscribed, to keep up to date on all the latest Zubimendi news, bit of transfer news as well for a new season coming up. It's going to be an absolutely chock-a-block show. So I hope you're all having a very good weekend. We've got plenty to unpack in today's episode as well, Reds. We've got the latest on Zubimendi. Not a lot has changed from yesterday, so obviously I'll get your thoughts as well on the deal. A couple of loans out from a couple of Liverpool youngsters as well. And a bit of news really in terms of Arne Slot, his excitement of seeing if you go in the game tomorrow, enjoy it. Look after yourselves, especially with your first time to Anfield. Soak it in, soak up the atmosphere, and obviously a new era, a new dawn is on the horizon for Liverpool. So it should be all looking good. Let's quickly, if you are watching on the repeat, do always get your comments in the comment section below as well. Me or anyone off the channel or anyone will get involved in the comment section below and have a little debate as well in terms of stories. But let's get to all the live comments as well. Big up there, Anfield. Don't have to apologise, lad. As I said, don't have to apologise. No one has to apologise. Massive thank you for all being there as well, whether you're watching live or on the post-match. Panov, how are we, lads? Anfield, nice one, mate. It wouldn't be possible without every single one of as well. As I said, 7-8 years ago, didn't expect anyone to watch my videos, but we are where we are, which is really blessed to be there as well. But quickly get straight into the first story as well, everyone. But most importantly, make sure you do hit that subscribe button down below on the road to 10k, and do drop a like on the video as well. Most important thing, not just for my videos, but for every content creator that you do watch, do drop them a like on the video. Really does go a long way. Obviously, Liverpool, quick news on this as well, which we already knew this news, but for any rival fans watching, it's always good to know anyway. Innit? But Liverpool have officially been named the most watched club in the Premier League with a global audience of 471 million last season, breaking the audience record along the way as well. So yeah, we know we're the biggest team in England, and especially one of the biggest English team, well, the biggest English team in world football. We'll have our debates with United fans, but that will continue as well. And yeah, was it congratulations to Manchester City as well, winning the Community Shield, the massive dinner plate award. That was today. So yeah, and this everyone goes, oh, we're not really bothered about this, but when you got to speak about it, like in terms of financial sense as well, this will only bode well for the new Adidas, obviously shared sponsor looking like we might be potentially getting as well, and obviously long term in terms of bringing revenue into the club. And yes, we all go, imagine if FSG spent it, but it means more money in the kitty, really, hopefully, for Arne Slot in the next couple of windows as well to strengthen, not just off the pitch, but in terms of on the pitch, most importantly. It only bodes well, especially when you look at Real Madrid with like their revenue stream last year. I think it was the 2024 revenue was like over $1 billion, which is absolutely madness in itself. But that was all well and good. We know how big Liverpool is as well, though, chat. It's massive. Big up there, Connor. Big up, lads. Connor is here. He's down for the game as well. I did ask if he wants to come on, but he's like, nah. Zane, think Liverpool fans are starving to be back at Anfield. 100% there, Zane. We'll get to that little section of the show. Big up there, Callum. How are you doing, mates? Carvalho leaving. Surprising. Yeah, we'll get to that story very soon, mate. Chat, let us know your thoughts on Carvalho. Bit of a mad one, really, but Liverpool are getting a lot of money in regards to that as well. Not gonna lie, Carvalho might be a good decision because there's Elliott, Jones, Grav for midfield positions, and a left winger. We'll literally have 4 to 5 left wingers. So me selling him is a wise decision. Interesting there. And as Meme said there, yes, Man City. Connor was saying that before as well, chat. Is that case? Whoever's won the League Cup, not the League Cup, the Community Shield, has gone on to have a shocking season over like last 5 or 6 seasons. Yeah, he's here, lad. He's here. I did say, did you want to come on the show today? But he's like, nah. I think he's just happy to have a little breakaway anyway. But you will see him tomorrow anyway. He's down for the weekend. But chat, we'll go into the next one as well, and then we'll get into the Carvalho news, the money that we're going to get generated. But anyone going the game tomorrow or wherever you are watching it around the world, enjoy it. Very close. We're a week away now from seeing Liverpool in action, which is amazing. This will be our first taste. This from Arne from Liverpool's FC social media. His own quotes: "This will be my first taste of the Anfield atmosphere as Liverpool head coach, and I'm looking forward to seeing and hearing you all." Obviously his first notes as a new head coach for Liverpool. It's exciting, chat. New era, as I said at the top of the show, new dawn, really. And anyone going to the ground, bring the noise, bring the atmosphere as well. And everyone goes, it's just a friendly. But I think anyone that goes to the ground, it's probably the best opportunity for anyone, really, to get a ticket as well. So it's special memories, really. I remember going to my very first game with my dad a very long time ago. And it just means so much. It's special memories. It just means so much, Liverpool, to all of us, really. As well, big up there, Panov. I think must have the attitude problem, maybe. Could do, Gaz. Could Panov, mate. 100%. But firstly, so just a little section on that, chat. And hopefully the atmosphere is very good tomorrow. And most importantly, for all yous going or watching a game as well. And it's a double header tomorrow. So anyone going the game, hopefully safe travels back home as well, and you can get back in time for the Las Palmas game, which will be on it. I think it's the chat. It's Las Palmas game on at 7. I should really know because we should. But I think it's on like 7 or 8 p.m. in it. Bit of a mad one. What time's kickoff, Jack? The one for tomorrow, the early one, the Sevilla. So get up bright and early. That's a 12:30 kickoff UK time, GMT, if you're watching from around the globe as well. So it will be an interesting one, chat. It should be a good game. The most important thing is we don't want injuries as well. Big up there, Carvalho. More details on Fabio's story. Interesting one here, chat. Liverpool received a 20 million fixed fee plus 7.5 million on add-ons as well. Liverpool will have a 17.5 sell-on clause. Brentford have also agreed on personal terms with Carvalho, excited for his new chapter. Chat, straight away, I am very surprised he's gone to Brentford. Not that, I think that's probably, for me personally, and chat, let me know your thoughts. I'm made up that he's gone to Brentford because there's one thing that Brentford do really well, and that's just really developing players and obviously appreciating them a lot more. I think he's going to be a stellar signing, really, if I'm being honest. So, chat, are you happy with the 20 million plus 7.5 million add-ons? I think when I was speaking to Connor before, like the fact that the Emil Smith-Rowe, obviously going to Fulham for, was it 35 million or something around that? I would have liked that bit more money, but that's just me being greedy. And I think Romano, just before we come on air as well, he's done a very good article. I think it was for the Telegraph or whatnot. Go and check it out. You'll be able to find it on X or type it into Google, the article. And he just spoke very eloquently, really, in regards to the notion, really, of this deal in terms of Liverpool wanted to try and get a bit more out of it. But I think 20 million, it's a good fee considering, I think, 24 months ago, we were all like, yeah, we don't see him having a big future. He's had a big pre-season as well, though, chat, as we know. Being one of Liverpool's standout players in pre-season. But as we said last week, I said on the live streams, I was like, is he playing Carvalho just to get him in the shop window? And the breaking news today is very much quite evident, really. It was just a case of getting Carvalho minutes under his belt. Obviously, Arne was testing him just to see maybe. But he was like, yes, I'll get him in the shop window, get an extra 5-10 million on top of what our valuation was. And it's really worked well. But in terms of his development overall, chat, let me know your thoughts. Do you think he'll be a good signing for Brentford? I think he'll do extremely well. Obviously, I've completely forgot the bloody manager's name. Thomas Frank. I think I really like him as a coach. One of the best personalities in the Premier League, but not just personality-wise. He's a very good tactical coach as well, considering I think it's an achievement in itself. I mean, we can all agree that Brentford just stay in the league. That is massive. But if any Brentford fans are watching or tuning in on the repeat and you're wondering what type of player you're going to be getting, as we know, we didn't see a lot of them in Liverpool colours, really. But I remember it's probably standout moments was that goal against Newcastle United, wasn't it, Reds? In terms of getting that 97th, 98th minute winner. But it's disappointing. It just wasn't working out for him at Liverpool. I think we had too many similar players in terms of, or better suited players, really, in terms of the quality. He's a very talented player for any Brentford fans. You're getting a very promising youngster. And sadly, it just didn't work out, really, for many of the reasons. An injury there and here and there, and just a bit of bad form along the way as well. But Fabio, all the best to you, mate. And I think he's going to an absolutely fantastic, well-run football club in Brentford. You do really well in terms of developing the talent there as well. 5. Oh, is it Callum? Nice one there, mate. Yeah, that'd be a good game as well. Good deal. Big up there, Dustin. Hope you're well, mate. Good to see a couple of new faces in here. Make sure you do hit that subscribe button. Drop a like on the video as well. But yeah, should be. But yeah, Dustin, Connor, there's no buyback clause in that Carvalho deal, is there? No. Yeah, so no buy. Well, supposedly there's no buyback clause in that contract, Dustin. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Connor giving it a little waves there. So nice. It is him. He cost us 5.5 million, I think. So it's not bad. Not a bad price. It isn't too bad, Panov. 100% agree with you there. As big up there, Mint. But yeah, decent business. Not too bad. Any Brentford fans, let us know. Any questions for me or any of the people in the comments as well. Do let us know. And we'll try and get back to you as well. Surely we can't have an excuse that we can play Zubimendi. Nah, the money will be getting part. Well, that's how the football work does. The football world does work. In all honesty, chat. I think everyone was like over the last couple of weeks, are we waiting to sell players? I was asking all yous when I spoke to Kev and spoke to Ricky as well this week. That's the world of business as well. Not just in terms of isolating football as its own self. It helps us massively. And I tell you what, chat, and I've been saying this for a couple of weeks, I do think putting aside Zubimendi, we can get that deal over the line, fingers crossed. But I think there might be 1 or 2 transfers. This is me being a bit greedy, but I think there might be 1 or 2 transfers that we don't really know of, which is a good thing in terms of Carvalho leaving. Gordon will get to him in a little second, leaving on loan. So Seth Vandenberg, if he does leave as well, there's certainly positions within the squad and a lot of bit more money coming through to the football club where we might be doing a bit more extra deals here and there. That's wishful thinking for me and all of us, really, Reds, but got to think a bit positive, really, haven't we? He can play better than Jones. Big up there, Benson, 100%, mate. I think you might be a new viewer to the channel, mate. It's a big season for Jones, but I'd say, chat, Benson as well, I think if a big bid did come in for Curtis Jones, I think he might go. I'm just saying. And this is coming from, you know me, I'm a big, massive Curtis Jones fan. I want him to thrive at Liverpool, but I think if a 50 million pound bid did come in from another Premier League club, I think Liverpool would seriously have to think about it, to say the least, anyway. Jones, big up there, Matthias. Even Fulham get a 20% of any profits above 5 million for Carvalho, if not mentioned earlier as well. Big up there, Matthias. Nice one for that, mate. So these little deals in it, really. So it was interesting. So we were getting, potentially Russell. So we were getting a right winger. That's the thing, Russell, innit? Big up there, LT. Big up there, mate. Major wants to lose Carvalho. FSG's stingy attitude making us lose a lot of potential. The thing is, though, Everest, I agree, mate, but I think we can all agree Carvalho, it might have been his breakout season, but I think us as Liverpool fans and Liverpool as a whole, really, I don't think we want to be wasting another year of a prime Virgil van Dijk, another year of Alisson, probably Salah's last end of his couple of years of his career as well. I think we need to go, if we're going out in the window, if we can get, well, I'm hoping we can get Zubimendi. None of this, we're a bit content with our squad. No, go out there. If you can see a deal that you can get over the line, Richard Hughes, and he can strengthen this side as well. As we know, the last week, there's been comments from Hughes in the press conference with Arne as well. Sometimes, and he said, like, Arnie's coming into a very good squad in terms of 1 to 11. It's about stretching that squad in terms of the quality as well. So it'll be exciting, chat. So good moves for Carvalho, and it's good to see Liverpool getting in excess of 27 plus million as well, which will be really good. Quick one, as Russell did allude to there, we're losing Kay Gordon on a loan, which is, for me, chat, I remember doing our shows last week and we spoke about Kay Gordon, spoke about Ben Doak as well, and other players on the peripheral of Liverpool's squad, really. It's important that these lads, and I think speaking to Connor as well before, I'm not being an avid watcher of Swansea City, but chat, there's no how Swansea are, but I think in terms of their form over the last couple of years, it's really dipped down in terms of their quality. So if there's any Swansea fans, let us do know. You'd anticipate him to go straight into the starting 11, which is only going to bode well. So if Kay Gordon can play, say, in excess of 25 plus games this coming season, and he avoids injury, that'd be really good for his development. Because we all remember Carvalho going to Blackburn a couple of years ago, and it wasn't just his football; he developed physically as well as a player. The Championship is, it's one of the most difficult, most challenging leagues, physically and mentally as well. And most importantly, he'll learn so much, and hopefully he can be a standout player for Swansea at his new side on loan. So it's good that he'll be going out on loan. Quick one that we did mention yesterday as well, chat. But for anyone that didn't watch the episode yesterday, we spoke about that, and we've got confirmation today that Lewis Kumas did join Stoke City on loan. So we spoke about that yesterday, but we'll just quickly mention that as well. And the final ones, stories as well today, chat. There was a lot of talk in regards, whose article was it that, Gordon? Was it the Echo? Yeah. Go and check out the Liverpool Echo's post. I think it was Ian Doyle, or go on the website as well. The link to the article piece will be in the description as well. Apologies, chat. But in regards to Anthony Gordon, it was interesting. The 75 million. Yes, 75 million was agreed, supposedly, with Newcastle. It's a big deal, and I think that was more or less that we did discuss last week as well. But I think we might still go in for Gordon, chat. Hold your horses, really. I think it will. I think Gordon hasn't gone away. Whatever Eddie Howe or whatever Newcastle say, I know their financial predicament has massively improved in terms of their, I think it was Anderson going to Forest as well. Obviously, the young lad that was at Feyenoord, he's gone to another club as well, so for big monies. But I think something in the back of my mind is saying that Gordon, I don't think it's just over just yet. But even if we don't get him this season, if FFP does get at Newcastle next season, I think you will see a mass exodus of the likes of Isaac, of Gordon, Bruno Gomes. Those type of players deserve to be playing European football. And by European football, I mean Champions League football as well. That's why it's not just important for Liverpool to challenge well this season, but in terms of just bringing that quality in as well, it's massively important. So, chat, be an interesting one. Chat, do you reckon we'd still get Gordon? I think there's promising signs, really. And shout out, I think the lads mentioned it yesterday as well. They spoke about Solanke and then obviously Pedro Neto as well, chat. If you're a Wolves fan, it's 55, 60 odd million for Neto going to Chelsea. If you're a Wolves fan, you'd be gutted to see a player of his quality leave. But I think when I've been watching a couple of interviews and all that from Wolves fans, I think they're very content in regards to the lack of not a lot of minutes Neto did play So it's a big chunk of money for a player that more or less did play half of the season, most seasons. So it's one of them. To quickly rattle through these as well, chat. This is going to be a last, not going to go too long here, chat. It's going to be a quick 25-minute show because I'm not 100% still yet. Anyway, apologies, chat. Can't do a bloody hours show tonight. I do apologise. So in terms of Swansea, I remember back in the days, they had a very, remember him, Meach? Was it Michu? What a one-season wonder he was. I think sadly his career did end due to, I think, a couple of bad injuries as well. Swansea lost in Middlesbrough today. Yeah, Colin. The Championship football is back. One more week chat and then the Premier League's back. As Matthias said, Paul Joyce also mentioned that Liverpool have a sell-on clause for Carvalho, which is they will get 17.5. Big up there, Matthias. Yeah, we did mention that, mate, as well. And Atalanta bought at the end as well. So 100% there, Russell. As we know, the transfer season, many go round. We know how many deals, you all know this, most importantly yourselves, certain deals do have a massive impact along the line in terms of transfer window. There's still plenty of time. I know we're all panicking because the Premier League is a week away, but the window will still continue to be open. And not just Liverpool, but there'll be a lot of clubs out there. I still think City, I know there's not been a lot of talk at the minute in regards to them bringing in another striker. I think they will go out a bit and spend that 80, 90 odd million that they did get for Julian Alvarez as well. So I don't think they're finished yet in the window. So keep an eye on that as well, Reds. Should have put in a buyback. You never know, Russell. Chat. Russell, do try and enlighten us if you can, please, mate, or chat. I don't think there was a buyback clause, but you'd be very surprised if it isn't. Going for 75 million. But in regards to that, Russell, it is a joke in terms of that fee, but it's the modern era of football, Russell. We all know it, mate. There is no value in the market at the minute. Like, let's be all honest. The lads mentioned it yesterday on the show. Solanke for what, 50, 60, 65 million? That's ridiculous. He's nowhere. I think even when we sold Dom Solanke all those years ago, I think all of us looked at each other and went, what did he pay? 19, 20 odd million for him then? And I think we kind of ripped off Bournemouth then. Obviously, he had that breakout season last year. But yeah, the fees at the minute, Russell, there's no value. It's a good deal, but also hoping for Liverpool would keep him. It's so evident that Carvalho thrives in a new system. I hope we don't plan for a season with, it's going to be mad anyway. Big up there, Chin. Big up there. I'll tell you what, that's some belter YouTube icon there. It's like a minion or whatever they call them. But yeah, hopefully, mate, we'll quickly conclude on that one story, mate. Big up there, Adventure. Let's quickly rattle through all these comments as well. Right, we'll get to the final one as well. Big up there, John. Big up there, John. I haven't seen you in a while, mate. As I said, mate, anyone saying that they know anything is chatting absolutely major bear wham. The only people that know the most are Richard Hughes, Arne and the people running the football club. And as I say, chat, go and make sure you do follow the top journalists as well, in terms of David Ornstein and obviously the other regular names that we all willing. So today, it's just being more or less, this is what I'm going to do as well. It's more or less what the majority of the journalists have been doing today as well. These are the tweets that the lads did mention yesterday. But as of this moment in time, chat, as we know, as I always say in my videos, that this story could have developed 20 minutes after this video has gone out live. So, as I said, just take it hour by hour in regards to Martin Zubimendi as well. But this is quickly going on what not as much change as the lads mentioned yesterday. Liverpool continue to work on Martin Zubimendi from Real Sociedad. Players going other way, not focus of talks for now. Delay more due to the deal structure. LFC efforts to convince the 25-year-old to leave Sociedad to pressure midfielder to stay. And Ian Doyle mentioned yesterday as well, LFC continue to work on the deal with Real Sociedad midfielder Martin Zubimendi. No other players involved in the possible transfer, despite some claims to contrary discussions ongoing as well, chat. So as at the moment of doing the live chat, not much has changed. It might do tonight we might go to bed or might wake up tomorrow morning, hopefully, and a deal. But I think a deal of this nature, a bit similar in regards to very much when other players have left their football club. We all joke, and the lads were joking about it yesterday in regards to like PowerPoint presentations and all that. But I think if Zubimendi does officially come out and say, yeah, I want to go to Liverpool, and we've got proper quotes from his own interview where he goes, yeah, I want to go to Liverpool. But it's coming across as very professional. He's not threw his toys out of the pram. He's not given Liverpool an instant no in terms of the press. He's had many opportunities. There was a mixed zone in terms of the game against Union Berlin. Was it yesterday or the day before where Union Berlin did play? There was plenty of press officers there from Spain. That's what they would all probably going to be asking him. But Zubimendi, at this moment in time, still hasn't given a firm no to Liverpool. So that is a massive indicating factor. For me personally, the way I look at it, just giving my 2 pence for whatever it's worth anyway, I think it's just a matter of case in point of Zubimendi being professional about it, sitting on his hands really, and just letting Liverpool and Real Sociedad thrash out a deal really in terms of the structuring, as David Ornstein and Ian Doyle did mention yesterday. But at this moment in time, chat, it's more or less same old in regards to Zubimendi. But chat, let me know your thoughts as well. Right, let's quickly rattle through all these comments as well, and we will conclude. Chat, there's 103 in here so far. As I said, chat, you're absolute legends. Do drop a like, do drop a subscribe as well. I know we're all desperate for Zubimendi news, but as I said, chat, make sure you are following David Ornstein, Ian Doyle as well, and all the very well-respected journalists. They'll keep it up to the date straight away. As soon as we get a bit of news, we'll report on it tonight as well. And as I said, chat, I think it's just a matter of when, not if, in regards to Zubimendi, really. Because, as I said before, 5 minutes ago, if Zubimendi didn't want to come, I think he would have come out in that Union Berlin press conference or after the game and went straight to probably a reporter that he would have trusted in the Spanish press and just said, yeah, I want to be staying. I want to dispel the speculation currently surrounding me in regards to a move to Liverpool. And he would have said no, but he hasn't. And that for me is a massive, it's very telling to say the least. He handles himself extremely well in terms of keeping his head down, working. He's not kicked up a fuss. He's not refused to go to training. Everyone's going, oh, he's still at training for Real Sociedad. Of course he is. He's a professional. He's getting paid by his own football club. He's just not going to do like we've seen over the last 10, 20 years where players have been trying to force a move and it comes to the end of the transfer window at other clubs and the window slams shut and they're sat in the reserves for the best part of 6 months up until January. And it's not going to do any world of good, really. But yeah, it's going to be exciting, chat. Right, let's quickly rattle through all these comments as well, chat. If you are new around here, smash that subscribe button, smash a like on the video as well. You're absolute bloody legends. As I said, chat, apologies, not going to be a whole hour show, not feeling still 100% anyway. But yeah, chat, we'll quickly get to all your comments. I was chatting, I'm just going to flash a couple of these up anyway. Apologies, chat. So that many, really. The worry for Gordon is the Champions League. He did nothing. And against low block teams, he did nothing. That is what Liverpool need, a right winger. Thing is, Russell, if you take any top player in a lesser side, no disrespect to Newcastle, but they are not Liverpool. They're not a Manchester City. They're not a Real Madrid. Like, if you put better players around better players, the levels are going to go up twofold. Just look at Sadio Mane when he was at Southampton. Like, he was very good then, scored a hat-trick against us, and we're like, hello. And then he comes to Liverpool, and then the rest is history, really. He went on levels. Salah, everyone goes, oh, he was awful at Chelsea, but he was in Italy, comes to Liverpool, and then he thrived as well. So it just comes down to tactics, comes down to a bit of progression, really, in terms of player development. And, of course, the most important thing is their attitude, their application as well. And most importantly, certain players out there in world football, some of them are system players, and there's some players that are very special, like the Messis and the Ronaldos, really, and the Mbappe, players of that ilk, really, that really, regardless of the system, they really stand out, most importantly, and their levels go through the roof. So it's going to be an interesting one, chat. I think we will get a winger in. I don't know who that winger is. I'd love it to be Gordon. If it's not Gordon, I think Russell, you've spoke about Mwebu when we've done our shows as well, chat. I think that's a player to keep an eye on. I haven't seen nothing out there at the minute, but it's been a name that has been linked for the last couple of weeks. And a bit I'm probably looking too much into it in regards to doing a deal with Brentford. But I'd be made up if we did get Mwebu as well. Probably people out there going, what, are you mad? But in terms of profile of a player as well, Mwebu, was he 24, 23? He's very much probably a player that would tick the data lads a lot of their boxes as well. He's very much a very pacey, wide right winger as well. So if it's not Kudos, maybe Mwebu, or there's probably a name out there that we haven't even thought about really as a fan base. But one to keep an eye out as well. Big up there, Zane. Exclusive from Davo Kopp. Salzburg are edging closer to Bobby Clark as well. Big up there, Davo Kopp. Make sure you do follow him on all the socials as well, and do follow all of his articles. Top journalist as well, Zane. Yeah, I think that was very highly publicised, really, over the last couple of weeks, mate. I think Liverpool are holding firm on a fee, as we spoke about last week. If you did miss the episodes, go and check them out. But we said then, when we were looking into all the journalists and what they've had to say, and it was a case in point that Liverpool did reject, was it a fee of 7-8 million for Bobby Clark from Salzburg at the time? And we said then last week, Liverpool are looking for a fee in and around the region of 14 to 15 million pound for Bobby Clark as well. And if Liverpool were to lose Bobby Clark for that fee, there would certainly be a buyback clause on that deal as well. So yeah, but Russell, big up there. Now the modern era is a joke. Loads of forwards have gone for 30-40 million. Gordon at 75 million is a joke when the club is selling to buy as well. Yeah, I know there's quite plenty of Newcastle fans that are subscribed to my channel. Got a load of Geordie mates as well. However, tune. It's going to be concerning, especially if Aston Villa don't get European football next season. We know how difficult it has been for Newcastle off the back of a Champions League season. So it's going to be one of them, Russell and chat. The transfer fees, luckily, we're not the ones paying it. Well, like the football club, we're in a very good position, chat. We're not. We used to be, well, where we a sell to buy club? Yeah, a very long time ago in regards to where we, I remember that Gareth Barry situation. Oh my Lord. Rafa was like, oh yeah, we'll sell Alonso and get Gareth Barry. And we know how that worked out. Bloody hell. But now we're in a position where we're not in that predicament, really, which is amazing. Big up there, John. Yeah, so as I said, mate, I'm just like every single one of you. As I said, just keep an eye on social media. As I said, the stories and development, really, it's more or less what we seen yesterday in regards to that. As I said, 100 plus people watching as well. Genuinely don't believe. Honcho, keep the faith, mate. As I said, patience, as I say to every single one of you. But chat, keep an eye on Wharton as well. The Crystal Palace central defensive midfielder. If this deal doesn't get done, I think Liverpool will put all our eggs in another basket, really, for Wharton at Crystal Palace. Certainly one to keep an eye on there, chat. This is not me saying nothing. This is just my own personal opinion. I think if Liverpool don't get Zubimendi, I think we should just go out and get the don't get me started on Frank de Jong. Yeah, but yeah, smash the likes and subscribe. Big up there, chat. As I said, Jack with the most. I'm gonna get a note soon, mate. I will get a bit more shorter as well. All good there, chat. But yeah, right, big up there, Paul. I'm quite livid about selling Carvalho. Saying interesting there, Paul. If not going to be, it's not going to be. No, I know that, Paul. As I said, it's just my own honest opinion. I think we'll all be concerned, and quietly so, if the deal doesn't happen. As we spoke about this week as well, we're all frustrated that we want to be seeing getting the players in straight away. But I think when you bring in a player like, if we can get it over the line, Zubimendi, he's a player of immense quality. Yes, he's coming into a new league, but as we've seen, at his time in the Euros as well, and just even the people that do watch a lot of Real Sociedad, a lot more Spanish football than myself. But he's a lad with a lot of attributes that will certainly suit Liverpool's system quite evidently, really, why we're there. It's not that he's going to take a lot of time really to settle in. I think he can go straight in there alongside McAllister, alongside Szoboszlai or whoever he does play in that midfield as well. Michael, big up there, mate. Big up there, chat. It's as I said, you've all got different views and opinions, and you're all welcome on the channel as well, chat. But don't leave it here, Reds. There's 115 people in here. If you're new around here, hit that subscribe button down below. As I said, chat, a bit under the weather on Friday as well. Still not feeling 100% today. So apologies for not a longer stream. But chat, massive thank you for everyone tuning in. If you go in the game tomorrow, or if you're watching it with your mates or family or wherever around the world, enjoy it. We are a week away from watching the Reds, and we are excited. We've got plenty of shows planned this season. Hit that subscribe button down below. Drop a like on the video as well. Can you try and get at least up to 50 likes? It'd be much appreciated. And hit that subscribe button. But most importantly, put your bell notification on to keep all up to date on the latest and breaking Liverpool transfer news and build-up show for a new season. Ta-da, Reds.